Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Tutorial. In today's video, I will show you how to use Monday.com for personal tasks. As you can see right now, we're currently in Monday.com. Now, in Monday.com, they have several versions actually, but you don't really need to matter or you don't really need to think about the version that you're using. As you can see right now, for me, I am using Monday.com Work Management, which is actually fitting for what our video is for. Now, we are going to try and make use of Monday.com and use it for our daily things or like personal tasks. Now, as you can see, in Monday.com, we have this screen over here, mainly called the table. This is currently the main table where you will be able to see your different tasks and group of tasks. This entire thing here, this blue or this label to do over here, is a group of tasks. Everything under this has different tasks, as you can see. And you will be able to create different group of tasks which will help you categorize your different tasks that you want to do. So for example, let's say over here on our first section, the first group of tasks I need to do is, let's say, academic related. There we go. Now, under this group of tasks over here, I could now categorize it as academic related. So anything related to academics, I could modify my different tasks. So over here, let's say research about the new, or rather about Erlang programming language. Like that. And then for my second task, let's say I need to do some computations, finish computation assignment. And then for our third task, we could say it's for, let's select this. Here we go. For our third task, let's select, or let's say, make a programming reflection. Now, as you can see, I have 3 different tasks over here that are related to academics. I could easily add tasks by simply clicking on the Add Task section over here below, and then simply typing the title of your task. Let's say, finish HTML mockup. Something like that. And now we have 4 different tasks over here related to academics. Now you could select a specific task and then you could write an update. You could say, finish researching about history. And then you could add some files, you could mention people, or you could add some emoji, or you could simply click on update, which will now show up over here as an update on your task. You could also check out your files over here and activity log. Now, some of these features you won't really use if you're just going to use Monday.com for personal uses. Most of the features over here are for group works or team management. But you could still use all of the features if you want in your own way. One great thing about this is that you could also have some status over here. So let's say you're done with researching. You simply click on done, just like that. And then you could progress, you could set up a due date, which will help you manage your different tasks. And you could also add different types of columns over here with different information. You could check out more columns under the column center over here, as you can see. Now, after finishing your first group of tasks, you could move on to the next one. Now, this one are completed. What you could actually do is that you could move this, as you can see, select the specific task that you have finished, click on move to group, and move it to completed, which will, as you can see, help clean up your board with the different things that you're doing. We could add another group over here. Let's say this group is related to work. To type work, change the color to whatever color that we want. There we go. And our first task is to research about the video topic. There we go. Next task is to create script about the video. Something like that. And then you could simply just, modify that status, add the due date, add some custom columns if you want, like priority. If you want the specific thing to be a very critical priority, you could put that, as we can see. There's a lot of things that you will be able to do. You could also add a different type of view. We have different board views over here that we could take advantage of. We have table, which is what we are seeing right now. We have Gantt or Gantt chart, which is what you're going to see over here. There you go. This is what a Gantt chart looks like. There's also charts that you could have, which basically will just allow you to make some analysis or check out statistics that happens on your tasks. How much you are doing, how much you are failing, all kinds of things. Then let's check out more. Kanban, that's one of the most popular views that people are actually doing or using, as you can see, because it's very easy to manage it as well. So for example, let's say the speaking or our programming reflection over here, we could move it to working on it, or we could move it to done, just like that. And then let's say over here, finish HTML mockup. Let's say we're working on it. Research about the topic, we're working on it. There we go. And it will reflect over here, as you can see. Now, you can now simply manage it again. You could move the different things, move to group to complete it, and there we go. Now, you could also customize different things to a certain extent. For example, over here under status, you could select this, click on edit labels, and you could have your own label over here. Let's say waiting for groupmate. Change the color to whatever color that you want, click on apply, and now you could have a different status just like that. So that if you have a specific status for a specific task, you could easily specify it so that you won't get confused later on in the future. You could also do the same thing with priority over here. You could have multiple boards or multiple workspace if you want. So maybe you want to categorize the entire academic process that you have. So for example, instead of this being a complete or like a compilation of all your different tasks, you could actually categorize it instead and have an entire board focus on a specific category. For example, an entire board focus on your work, because of course there's a lot of factors that you might want to categorize as well in relation to your work. So that's one of the things you could do as well. But anyway, that's it guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.